I think that'll work. You bastard. As soon as I freaking... I had the most hilarious thing happen. I gotta fix that freaking camera angle. What the hell? All right. I had the most hilarious thing happen to me this morning. Oh, bloody hell, it's that one. That's a little better. Oh, I guess I should make sure I can see everything. There we go. All right, that should be better. Had the absolutely most hilarious thing happen to me this morning. I was crying. I was laughing so hard. So last night, me and the girl just had a quiet night. And I was chilling in the bath for a bit. I hurt my leg yesterday morning. Anyways, and Let's Talk Alberta was having like a community hall thing. So they're talking, this is the Separatists, right? There's Chris Scott and Corey Morgan and some other guy who also had some negative things to say about Palestine, but in any case, so I'm watching, whatever, and I brought up a couple points in chat. And Chris Scott had said, you know, he wants to have discussion with people that don't agree with, right? He wants input, he wants questions, he wants to be able to have the conversations that from the other side, right? The people that they aren't on board with the independents and whatever. So, fine, I wasn't being mean or nothing, like. So, of course, you hear them talk all the time, like, well, what's one good reason that we should remain in Canada? So you rattle off about 4 or 5, right? And during this, they had opened it up to discussion or question and answer, sorry. So Chris reads my question that I had put into his, well, sort of, he didn't really. He missed the main part of my question, but whatever. And the panel of Chris Scott and Corey Morgan and whoever this other gentleman was, then proceeded to, you know, talk down, make fun of, dismiss. You know, I was talking about how with Canada, we get afforded certain military protection. And Corey Morgan's all laughing, what military, and just, you know, running our military down. And admittedly, they have been underfunded, under-equipped for a long time, right? But you still don't fucking talk them down like they're just completely insignificant. JTF2 is the best special operation forces there are in the fucking world. Like, what are you talking about? Plus, with Canada, you have the whole country, right? There's only 5 million people in Alberta. Like, it's not only just Albertans. Like, to put that in perspective, Israel has a population of like 10 million people, and they're getting their asses handed to them by Iran, which has 100 million people. So Alberta at 5 million people probably doesn't have much of a chance against the US at 350 million freaking people. Anyways, I digress. So I asked these questions, I get laughed at, ridiculed, made fun of. The chat's telling me to kick me out. They're all blocking me in chat. And it's like, I'm bringing valid points. I'm asking valid questions. You proceed to insult our military, insult me. Then you're grifting because I'm asking why they're using the red cross in the Alberta flag, which literally symbolizes an English colony, part of England. Like, if you wanted free and independence, wouldn't you develop a different flag that wasn't symbolizing a British colony? Again, made fun of, and then this guy grifts. This is Chris Scott now I'm talking about. Completely grifts. He's like, oh yeah, check out my merch shop, check out my merch shop. Like, what? That doesn't even answer the question. You're gonna use this flag and maybe come up with another one later? Like, it's not much of an answer to the question when you're kind of not acknowledging that you're part of the English colony. So just a really weird response, right? It's, you know, there was a lot of very condescending tones, and you know, they were just little snowflakes that needed their safe space echo chambers. The slightest bit of pushback had these people melting down. It was like, good grief, like, you're just terrible. And this whole grift you got going on, and like, it's freaking bad, man. So this morning, lo and behold, I bring up Rebel, and who's on Rebel? But Chris Scott. And they're talking about, MAID. They touched on Indigenous, or that was more Corey Morgan. Oh, they were talking about something. But it came up, and I said, oh, well, I have my Canadian flag has been on my truck since the Freedom Convoy in 2022. Since I was at the border blockade, the Canadian flag has stayed on my truck the whole entire time. The past more than 4 years, my Canadian flag has been on my truck since the border blockade, which I was a part of, right? I was there. Canadian flag been up the whole time, and guess who said anything to me about it? Not a single fucking person. Not a single person. The only comments I get about the flag, Canadian flag for my truck are, wow, that's a really nice flag. That's it. So I was laughing about that. I mentioned that in chat, and Chris Scott reads the comments, so he saw it. He saw it was me, same person from the night before. So, you know, I made a couple comments, whatever. You know, rebel media is just propaganda. Like, I get that the mainstream media lies, but so do they. Like, you're just changing one propaganda in for another. So, whatever. They end their freaking stream. And what's Corey Morgan's fucking channel called? Western Standard, I think it is. I think it's Western Standard. Any case, this is like 20 minutes ago. Like 10 minutes before I went live. So I'm over there. It's like, oh, Corey Morgan's on. Let's go see what he has to say. And they're talking about how the term genocide gets thrown around too much. It's like, okay, like I've had that same thought myself. Like, there was a time when, like, what they're doing to Palestine was textbook definition of ethnic cleansing. Like, if you look up the term ethnic cleansing, what Israel is doing to Palestine is textbook definition ethnic cleansing for a long time. Come on, Grandpa, get on it. But I was like, you know, you start throwing the genocide word around like it loses some impact. And I mean, you look at it now, and they're literally, I'm talking about, this is way back when I first started getting into the Israel thing. And I mean, you look at it now, and they're quite openly trying to absolutely erase Palestinian existence. They want it erased from history books. They're trying to erase it from the Bible. Look up Joel 3:4 in the Bible. Right there, you see Palestine. So Palestine's in the Bible, for fuck's sakes. Shakespeare wrote about it, but they're trying to wipe Palestine from existence. Wipe it off the map, wipe it from our memories. It does qualify as a genocide, what they're doing to Palestine. So I mentioned this in the chat because he was talking about, we need to focus on real genocide. I'm like, there's a real genocide happening right now in Palestine. It's been textbook definition ethnic cleansing for decades and decades and decades, but what they're doing does qualify, and it technically is a genocide. And he starts calling me a freaking leftist that's been misindoctrinated by the education system, and I'm just a liberal leftist leftard. And it's like, what are you talking about? He's announcing this on his podcast. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm a Freedom Convoy border blockade protester, still has his Canadian flag up, and I've never voted Liberal or NDP in my life. Ever, not once. What are you even talking about right now? Or they just try and dismiss you because that's what I'm getting at. This slightest, even smallest bit of challenge to these fucking guys, and they melt down. They can't handle it. They're fucking little snowflakes. They're going against their propaganda that they're trying to sell people. Their indoctrinated bullshit that they're trying to pass off to people. I had people in his comment section being like, Palestine never existed. It's like that's exactly what you're doing. You're helping the genocide by trying to do shit like that. Palestine, look in your Bible. You could tell they were religious. Look in your fucking Bible. Right there in your Bible, it says Palestine. Because, the one chick is like, Palestine is an Islamist creation to drive out the Jews. It's like, what are you even fucking, you're on crack. You don't know what the slightest fucking thing you're talking about. So, I'm making these points. I was still at this point, I wasn't being mean or swearing or nothing like that. I'm just saying, look in your Bible, because it says right there that there's Palestine. So kind of blows your bullshit out of the water. And Corey Morgan then says that he was just in Israel a couple months ago. He was just there. What's being done to Palestine isn't a genocide. The Islamists started a war, and now they're getting fucking hammered for it. This motherfucker says he was just in Israel. So let me get this straight. You're denying ethnic cleansing to Palestine, which is clear and evident as day. It's fucking textbook definition. You're denying that. Doesn't want to admit that Indigenous people of Canada were ethnically cleansed and genocided. Complete fucking denial of that ever happening. Talk about denialism. What are there? You gotta be on some kind of fucking drugs, man. Canada was built on genocide of First Nations people, Indigenous people. Sorry, I try not to use the word First Nations. I prefer Indigenous. Canada was built on the genocide of the Indigenous people, and it was built on slavery, of using Asians to build the fucking railroads. It's just facts. And you're denying this? What are you even talking about? And so, of course, they're all trying to spew their fucking bullshit. Oh, it's just a liberal leftard. Brett, you need to go. There's these snowflakes trying to cancel me and have a cancel culture at just the slightest, tiniest bit of pushback questioning their bullshit narratives they're trying to sell and correcting them, the snowflakes have an absolute fucking meltdown. They gotta attack your character from their podcasts. They gotta try and boot you out of their fucking chats after making all fun of you and all this shit. It's like, you fucking snowflakes. You're fucking snowflakes needing an echo chamber for a safe space. That's all you are. The slightest bit of pushback you can't handle. Now, I found it very interesting because this fucking goof Corey Morgan was a complete fucking dickhead to me, completely wrong and inaccurate with everything he was saying, especially about me. I found it very interesting that this fucking cunt is openly just like, I was just in Israel a couple months ago. Like, do you understand what you're saying here? I don't think they're bright enough to get it. So Jeffrey Rath, a huge lead in this separatist shit, is an American that's meeting with the Americans and getting help from the US. All of a sudden, Corey Morgan goes to fucking Israel, comes back from there and has all this money to make all these signs and go on this speaking tour with Chris Scott, and like, it's all separatist. So the two biggest separatist people on the fucking floor are from the US and Israel. This isn't fed up Albertans. This isn't grassroots fed up people from Alberta. This is an organized effort to try and break up Canada. I mean, they were using the examples last night of like what the one guy was talking about, Czechoslovakia. He's like, nations get broken up all the time. Look at Czechoslovakia. You know, they're no longer a nation. Like, yeah, you broke up the once strong nation of Czechoslovakia. I remember having pucks made there. Fucking, when I was a kid growing up, you get hockey pucks that were made in Czechoslovakia and shit. Strong nation. You broke it up and installed little puppets for leaders. Made them all weaker and subservient. And that's literally what it's looking like they're trying to do to Canada right now. I'm gonna hurry up and get past these kids. So I kind of had the feeling and attitude that breaking up a nation to make it smaller and weaker and install puppet rulers is like, not really sure that's helping your case like you think it is. But I find it it's absolutely insanity to me that these, in quotes, leaders of the separatist movement here in Alberta, where I am right fucking now, been here for a long fucking time, family's from here, my family's been in Alberta since my family's been in Canada, for fuck's sakes, multiple like generations and generations, that the one is clearly with Israel and the other one is clearly with the US. Like, how are you making a case here? And then those of us that don't agree, see things different, have an entirely different, like, I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit because that's just bold-faced lies what you're saying, and get called out. It's complete and total cancel culture, like, and that's what I really noticed with Corey Morgan this morning. Corey Morgan was completely like trying to dismiss me. Oh, it's just a libtard leftist, you guys. That's the left. Like, he's indoctrinated by the school. It's like, first of all, not a left, never voted Liberal or NDP in my fucking life. Second of all, high school dropout. criminal record. I figured life out for myself. I can figure out for myself who the fucking fuckers are. Thank you very much. Like, I don't need no school or no fucking podcast host to tell me fuck all about nothing. I'll figure it out for my own damn self. Thank you very much. And these fucks just dismiss you. Oh, you're just a liberal leftist indoctrinated by school. Like, I'm gonna be 50 this year. Like, you're talking to me like I'm fucking some Tide Pod eating motherfucker. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about or who you're saying it to. And if these idiots like Chris Scott and Corey Morgan think that they're fucking winning people over by being this way, they have another thing fucking coming. They are completely out of fucking touch with reality on so many levels. So many fucking levels. Like, I was dying laughing. And I'm trying to tell Corey Morgan that, like, dude, like, I'm a 2022 Freedom Convoy border blockade protester. Like, I've literally never voted Liberal or NDP in my life ever. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just dismisses a Liberal. And he, like, I tried to say, like, hey man, why don't you fucking say this on your podcast? Why aren't you telling everybody? I mean, you're trying to label me, whatever. I'm like, why can't you tell people that, oh, this is actually a Freedom Convoy protester? Like, he's never voted Liberal or NDP. Because then it would validate me in some way, right? Right after he's tried to dismiss me, he's trying to dismiss me as some liberal, leftist, whatever the fuck. If he were to have to say, oh, like, this guy was actually at the border blockade and, oh, he's never voted Liberal or NDP, suddenly that starts to invalidate him. Suddenly it forces his hand into more of a conversation with me, and I can promise you that was the last fucking thing he wanted, because he knows damn well he's talking to somebody that knows what they're talking about. See, he's too used to the ignorant people, the weak people, right? He's not used to people being informed, people being able to stand on their own. I don't need a room full of echo chamber fucking sheeple to stand my ground and prove my points and not be afraid. He's not used to that, right? And you can tell with these fucks. Like, actual real people, actual real patriots, actual real questions. Actual real questions from informed people. They can't deal with it. It's a snowflake meltdown. It's cancel culture, character attack, all the shit that these fucks whined about for fucking years. Remember COVID? Everybody's fucking whining about censorship and, oh, cancel culture. Like, you're just canceling us. You don't want to hear our voices. Remember all this shit they spewed? They're doing the exact same fucking thing. I'm gonna put you in timeout, Red. You're a douchebag. Clearly no good intentions here. And you fucking boot me and time me out and all that shit from your channel. So go fuck all the way off. You're done for the day. Go be a douchebag somewhere else. Fucking goof. Whatever, season. It's just as fucking remarkable to me that, oh, and just the pro-Israel shit that this goof spewed. I mean, we got to start fucking looking at some shit, because Americans are figuring it the fuck out. Like, I posted a thing on my fucking community post today with Marjorie Taylor Greene. And she's sitting there going like, what the fuck? This is fucking bullshit. And regardless of what you think about Marjorie Taylor Greene or her past or whatever, yeah, they're figuring it out that like, this is all Israel first shit. And now you have the fucking separatists going to fucking Israel. And all of a sudden, Corey Morgan comes back with all these money for signs, all this money to do speaking tours. Like, where did this money all of a sudden miraculously appear from? That you can just rent out halls and print off signs and deliver them for no charge. Where did all this money come from? Like, it makes me seriously want to bring this matter and attention to other people, because there needs to be I want an investigation where this fucking money's coming from for this, because it's, as far as I'm concerned, foreign interference. Complete fucking foreign interference. Like, big time. From both, not only the US, which we all knew there was foreign interference from the US, but there seems to be direct influence from Israel. And just like Americans are figuring it out before Canadians. Americans seem to be figuring out that their politics are infiltrated and corrupt by Israelis, but Canadians are lagging behind. They seem very distracted. It's pretty remarkable, actually. Absolutely unbelievable. Beyond unbelievable. So, in other news, well, but related, turns out all these attacks on synagogues that have been happening in Toronto, where they kept trying to blame immigrants and blamed Islamists and all this fucking bullshit narrative they're trying to sell to people. Turns out that was all a lie. Yeah, no, those are paid attacks. Very nice. We were sure to wave. People stopping to let us go. Yeah, those were paid attacks. So, yeah, the shootings at synagogues, the shootings at the cop that was shot, the shooting at the Jewish businesses. Yeah, it turns out that those are all paid attacks. Those aren't random. And I hate to say it, but I told you so. Completely fucking called it. I was like, yeah, I'm not buying this. Like, this seems to be a lot of false flag shit. They're trying to turn people against immigrants. They're trying to turn people against Muslims. They're trying to make it so that fucking Zion-Nazis are the fucking victim of some shit. Like, it's all fucking theater. And I was saying it, and you're like, you're just anti-Semitic, and like, you just want all the immigrants here, and like all this shit. And it's like, no, like, it's just recognizing, like, you guys are bitching about the symptom of the problem, the repercussion of the problem. I'm addressing the actual problem. Like, so yeah, all those, that cop that was fucking killed, the attacks on the synagogues, the attacks on the businesses, all fucking bullshit. All paid to do crimes. It was all set up. Fucking theater and stage. Where's that money coming from? Bet you that money's coming from the same place Corey Morgan's is. Fucking Zion-Nazis. So it leads one to, like, keeping in mind, this is important, a huge, huge part of this, Palestine was acknowledged by Canada. I mean, it's, in my mind, we're not doing enough. Like, you can acknowledge Palestine all you want, but if you're still fucking funding and arming fucking Israel, then what's the fuck the point? But regardless of that, Canada did acknowledge Palestine, which these fucking Alberta independence motherfuckers were all whining about last night too. So again, it leads me to believe very strongly that there is Israel money behind this, Israel influence in this whole Alberta independence thing. Sitting there freaking whining about Palestine. Like, what? So it you know, makes sense that because we acknowledge Palestine, that Israel's gonna flip their fucking lid and be paying people to fucking commit attacks and shit, because that's what they fucking do. So it makes you wonder with what's going on in Ireland. All these old Belfast riots erupt and all this shit. Yeah, what's to say that some of those attacks weren't paid, staged, specifically to try and drive their country into some sort of chaos? Like, wouldn't it make sense? Being that Ireland also acknowledges Palestine. And not only that, the president of Ireland, her sister, who is a doctor, was on board the Gaza flotilla to Palestine to bring aid. She was kidnapped, etc. So they're sent problems, right?
Hi.
Hey, everybody. It's just things like this that nobody thinks of. It's all these people that are freaking out about immigrant attack in Ireland, and all these fucktards are freaking out and losing their fucking mind over immigrants and Muslims and all this shit. Yeah, that's staged in theater, and people are paid to do that specifically to get you wound up. And this is exactly why these people all fucking hate me. The Diagolon is another example. These supposed Canadian freedom, whatever the fuck, I'm banning all their channels. They just did a big fucking speaking tour, last year, year before, whatever it was. Like, where'd they get the money for that? To just travel all across Canada, renting out halls, putting on speaking engagements, trying to turn people into Muslim-hating, immigrant-hating Nazis. Like, where'd all that money come from? Where's Corey Morgan getting all this money for all these signs to just give away? All this money to rent halls to go fucking hold talks in. Where's all this money coming from? He's just doing it out of the goodness of his heart with his own money? I highly doubt it. He doesn't strike me as that type of guy. It's very interesting how most Canadians aren't picking up on the subtleties and the nuances of what the fuck is going on. They're stuck in their own little fucking world of, oh, liberals are bad and immigrants are bad and Muslims are bad and, you know, we need to be paying for our health care and we need to be arming Israel. And like, you're brainwashed fucking sheeple, man. I'm not the brainwashed sheeple. I go against the grain. Both the liberal grain and the conservative grain. That's why I'm hated, canceled. Nobody wants me around. I wear my real name out here. Like my face is on camera all the time. Everybody knows where I live. Everybody knows my name. Everybody knows my face. It's hard to just paint me as some leftist liberal keyboard warrior troll. Like they can't do that, right? It makes it way more difficult for them. So it's easier for them to label me crazy, label me insane, cancel culture, don't listen to him, cancel. Because I blow fucking holes in all their bullshit narratives. Conservatives and liberals alike. That's why both sides fucking don't want me around. I'm educated, I'm informed, I think for myself. I present different, way more plausible narratives than the bullshit they spew. And that's, It's just cancel culture. It's way better and easier for them to cancel me. Like, we cannot have people listening to this guy. He is going to have people think way too much. Like, everything we're trying to spew here and do here, he's fucking destroying every time he opens his mouth. Cancel culture, cancel culture. Don't listen to that guy. He's nuts. He's anti-Semitic. He's indoctrinated. He's just a brainwashed leftist libtard. He's just a brainwashed right-wing conservative. It's all cancel culture, dismiss. Don't listen to that guy under any fucking circumstances. Like, it's fucking remarkable what hypocrite fucking snowflakes people are. Absolutely unbelievable. And yeah, Red, sorry about that, but don't come in here with your fucking stupid, dumbass, creamy treat shit. Don't come in here being a dick. And don't be timing me out in your fucking channel for literally no reason and then thinking you're gonna come in here and fucking yip yap in mine, you dumb fuck. Seriously, brains of a fucking titsy fly. The fuck is wrong with people? I don't give a fuck who's in here, but you're gonna take your fucking bullshit somewhere else. People are here to learn. People are here to have discussions. There's no right left bullshit in this channel. Don't do it. Don't want it here. It's fucking stupid. It's a waste of time. You're helping the establishment with that shit. Don't bring your dumb fucking Christian Muslim crap in here either. Another fucking waste of time. Another helping the establishment. Just fucking stupid. So be better when you're in here, okay? You're gonna be in here, you gotta be a little bit better. It's just the way it is. Disagree, sure. Don't care about that, but we're not doing the, you're just a righty, you're just a lefty. And fucking don't be bringing no dumb fuck creamy treats bullshit in here like a fucking nunce. Like, you're just a fucking loser. Go fucking argue with Sparkle Farts or something. Stay in your fucking lane. Anyways, back to what I was saying. You know, for Chris Scott to be sitting there trying to say like, oh, I want to have the conversations. We need to have conversations of people we disagree with and shit. Just to fucking do that to people, like, you're fucking full of shit. All he gives a fuck about is grifting. He's all buy my merch, whatever. Oh, and he was talking about God today. That was another thing. He was all fucking on about God. Like, it's like, motherfucker, I don't believe in your God. Why should I? What makes your God any better than the fucking person next door's? What God are we talking about here? You know how many gods there are and beliefs of people from around the world? Why is your God better than anybody else's? Why do I need to believe in your God to be a worthwhile, upstanding person that has, like, if I don't believe in your God, I have less worth as a human being? Because if that's what your God and your religion says, that's a pretty fucking shitty God and religion. That just because somebody doesn't think like you, they're a lesser human being. Absolutely fucking terrible. Like, I don't need your specific God to be a decent human being that has worth and value. Like, fuck off. It's absolute fucking horse crap. Like, and again, these people have no comeback. They just the slightest bit of pushback and they're flustered. They don't know what to do. They're so used to their fucking echo chambers of propaganda bullshit, like-minded people canceling out anybody that doesn't think like them, that they just can't handle it. They literally cannot fucking handle it. They just melt down. fucking completely wig out. All they can do is just try and cancel people and dismiss people as a libtard fucking leftist whatever, even if that person has never ever voted Liberal or NDP ever in their life. Like, even with that knowledge, they still try to just label you and dismiss you, some liberal leftard fucking whatever, so that people won't listen, people won't take you seriously. They can more easily ignore your points because you make good points and they don't know what to say or how to argue it. So it's just like, oh, you're just a liberal leftard. They try and cancel culture, dismiss. It's all a bunch of fucking horse shit. And again, the exact same fucking shit that these hypocrite motherfuckers were arguing about just a couple years ago. Complaining about the same thing happening to them. You're just cancel culture. You just need your safe space echo chamber. You know, you're just dismissing me because I'm a right winger. All this shit that they fucking whine about, they're doing in reverse. The exact same shit. Absolutely no fucking different. I know because I've been experiencing both. Because I'm not a right or a left. I don't buy into that dumb fucking shit. I don't have people tell me what to think or do. And they absolutely can't handle it. The slightest, tiniest bit of pushback and they cannot fucking handle it. It's an absolute fucking joke. Absolute joke. Yeah, hearing from Corey Morgan that he was just in Israel. Now all of a sudden he has all this money for signs and has all this money to rent halls for fucking speaking tours and shit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be questioning more. And I think it's funny too, because he brought me up and singled me out a number of times by name, like very specific, tried to demean me and diminish me, and like, I swear he thinks that I'm some, I don't know, 20-year-old fucking, you know, indoctrinated leftard or something. And it's like, you are so fucking dumb. Just uninformed, ignorant, like painful to the fucking beyond. The fucking ignorance and the fucking arrogance. I don't know, man. I guess we'll just add it up to another fucking enemy on the list. Because I'm starting to fucking rack them up again. I'm still banned in all fucking Diagolon channels. These people that whine and complain about cancel culture and free speech. And it's not, you know, I wasn't being a dick like fucking Red wasn't here. I didn't ban Red either. All I did is give him a timeout. But I'm like permanently banned, and I wasn't being half as fucking rude as dipshit Red wasn't here. Like, not even at all. But they can't handle it. They can't handle the slightest bit of pushback. Just fucking whiny snowflakes living in a propaganda fucking world. Fucking cancel culture echo chamber for fucking hypocrites. It's absolutely remarkable. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it from all the fucking so-called sides. I'm sick of it from all these fucking, like, it sure makes you wonder, or I guess maybe wonder less. Well, now I guess we know how all these fucktards are getting so popularized. Like, oh, that actually makes sense now why these people seem to come out of nowhere and have all this popularity. Fucking, what's that other chick's name? Tajana Sekic or something like that. She was just in Canada. She's now moved to the US, and like, she's all fucking calling down Canadians, and it's because I guess Canada booed the US anthem. Well, bitch, the US is threatening our sovereignty. The only ones that are a threat to us, by the way. Nobody else is threatening us. Literally nobody. US is the only threat. So they've waged economic war on us. They're threatening our sovereignty. They're trying to break up our country. And you think we should play nice and have kid gloves or just be all sweet to them or something? Like, probably not gonna happen. Like, same thing with these fucking Separatists. Separatists, same thing. These are traitors to the country. Jeff Rath going to the fucking US. Corey Morgan going to Israel. Traitors to our fucking country. Literally trying to break up the country. And they think that we should just be all nice with them. Like, oh yeah, go about your business. Just, you know, keep trying to break up the country and keep talking down about our military. And, you know, that's just going to be all lovely and wonderful. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're literally trying to take advantage of Canadian politeness. Like, you're trying to use and exploit Canadian politeness, where you're trying to cancel us if we give pushback to your fucking treasonous bullshit. Get fucked. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, no. You aren't getting fucking kid gloves and nice when you're trying to break up the country and speak down about our military while in the country. Like, no. As far as I'm concerned, you're a treasonous traitor, motherfucker. You don't get given all kinds of kid glove fucking respect and let you be on your merry fucking way. Like, you're, again, just trying to exploit Canadian politeness. Like, go fuck off. Now, I don't know where these idiots fucking get off thinking that they should just be allowed to do this shit. Well, you have free speech, sure, go ahead. There's consequences. You better expect people to push back, not be happy, bring up some valid points, give pushback, challenge all your bullshit, call you out as a fucking liar, call you out as a charlatan, call you out as a grifter. Like, your free speech comes with fucking consequences if it ain't on the up and up, eh? Like, I swear, people are fucking stupid, man. Absolutely remarkable. Absolutely fucking remarkable. I don't know. Not a very fucking happy Canadian in Alberta right now. Pretty fucking pissed off. Pissed off at our fucking sellout traitor government. Government of Alberta and the government of Canada. Pissed off at all these fucking left-right idiots that can do nothing else with their lives except complain about the left and complain about the right. Like, you're all fucking idiots wasting your time. I'm pretty fucking pissed off. These fucking infiltrators are coming in, trying to break up our country and make our country weaker for their divide and conquer strategy. These Jeff Rath motherfuckers, these Corey Morgan motherfuckers, literally trying to splinter us, break us apart, and make us weaker. Alberta and Canada. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck? I'm pissed off that our healthcare system is being sabotaged, ran into the ground on purpose. Then they're trying to say, oh, you need to switch your healthcare system to, a privatized one. Like, oh yeah, because that wasn't done on purpose, eh? Like, see, idiots like Corey Morgan, when they spew that shit, they don't know that they're talking to somebody that is well aware that fucking former Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper, before he was Prime Minister, headed a think tank on how to get our healthcare away from us. See, those kind of idiots like Corey Morgan don't know people know that. So when you see it ran into the ground on purpose, and then you see fucking people like Corey Morgan be like, oh, we need to switch to an American style healthcare because the Canadian one just isn't cutting it. Like, yeah, that's all by design. That's been being done on purpose. Like, they want people to reject the healthcare system that was broken on purpose to try and move us to something else that's gonna cost people their homes, put people as debt slaves. Like, the healthcare system has been broken on purpose. And it isn't just by the fucking liberals, because that's the conservative MO. Traditionally, it's the conservatives that destroy the healthcare and education. They want their fucking serfs, because that's what we are, we're serfs. They want the people dumb and sick, right? Force that reliance. Everybody says it's just the liberals or whatever that are forcing government dependency and reliance and shit, and it's the conservatives do the same. That's why I shake my head. Like, wanting change isn't switching a vote from liberal to conservative or conservative to liberal. That's not fucking change. That is the status quo, keeping things the same, literally helping the establishment. And I don't know what to do to get it through to people, because for 2 decades, I've been trying to get that across to people that we can't keep voting red or blue and expect things to change better for us. They're not interested in that. Like, that's completely not what they're interested in at all. Harper signed on with the World Economic Forum. Harper signed on with selling us out to China. Harper signed on with selling us out to Saudi Arabia. Like, it's completely, it's not all the fucking liberals. When people don't do anything about the TFW program that fucking Harper and Kenny fucking went hard on, along with their little buddy Pierre Poilievre, there wasn't enough pushback. I was freaking the fuck out. Not enough other people were. So when the liberals came in, well, so they just doubled down. There was no pushback. Like, it is absolutely fucking remarkable how just the majority of North Americans are complete fucking sheeple, and the ones that aren't, we're the ones that are fucking cancel cultured, dismissed, try and fucking have people think we're fucking crazy, don't listen to us, just trolls, whatever the fuck, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's absolutely fucked. Well, hello, Wandering One. Anyways, this is where I started the stream. Went for a bike ride around the fucking town. I'm gonna go, I got some shit to do, but I had to come on and fucking laugh about that. I might make a video or something, because holy fuck, did Corey Morgan ever make me laugh today? What a fucking moron. Corey Morgan is an idiot. And yeah, if he's going to fucking Israel and getting fucking money from Israel, well, guess what, Corey Morgan? You got a fucking enemy in me, pal. Fuck you. Free Palestine.